Hi, my name is Somwang and this is my best friend, Mr. Saman. We live in Tung Namdi village. Today we are pleased to welcome our friends from other villages to visit and learn our irrigation management. In the past, we used to fight over irrigation water. For this reason, the representative of Royal Irrigation Department, RID, by specialists from local irrigation project, has become our volunteer and trains us formulating Water User Group to manage water with fairness. After Water User Group was formed and leader of Water User Group was selected by voting, we got a chance and proved that we have done. Then we gave a promise to leave our quarrels and cooperate to improve our Water User Groups. Today, our Tung Namdi Water User Groups has such an excellent irrigation management system. Other water user groups come to visit and learn from our experience. That is our pleasure to take them to study tour on our successfulness in irrigation management system. Totally 11 activities that are cooperated and participated by water users. The 11 activities will be applied in appropriate community with the sustainability and the proper activities depend on many factors such as community conditions, topography, and desirability in among of water user members. First, we were starting with clarify and participatory basic knowledge to our stakeholders, i.e. our members, local administrative organization, and other related officers, adjusting their vision and the benefit of irrigation management participatory that will be created all procedures in the same direction. When our members in water user groups understood and agreed on the essentials of irrigation management, we decided to draft our participating agreement, PA, designed by the selected representatives of water user groups and irrigation project. It looked like our pledge. Water user groups and irrigation project are going to work together with PA for conducting in future activities. It's time to start our water user group called Basic Group. The representatives of water user, leader, assistant, and other necessary positions will be elected to coordinate activities with irrigation project, fairly allocating water, solving disputes and disagreement, including planning of proper maintenance, were in charge by our representatives and irrigation project. Regulation is needed in water user groups administration for strengthening our water user group. The strengthening in water user organization is the most important process for all of water user group by learning and doing in different activities. Capacity building, transferring experience, seminar and study tour on the excellent management of water user group are used for strengthening in water user group. Besides of these activities, meeting and site visit are the one of process to become aware on real problem and its respective solutions. All of these will be useful to determine the direction of participatory management with effectiveness. Well, all of us can realize the advantage of irrigation management, could you? When water user groups are strong enough, we are ready to develop our group with irrigation project by upgrading our group from basic group to be integrated water users group. Steering Committee of Integrated Water Users Group, IWUG, will be elected for administrative and management irrigation in wider boundary. After water users group administration and irrigation water management are successful in water users group level, the Water Users Group would be integrated and upgraded to be Integrated Water Users Group, Water Users Association, and Water Users Cooperatives respectively. The last three groups could be performing revenue and profit-generating activities, Do you like it or not? Key to concrete and sustainable success in irrigation management has been shown in terms of share of sense ownership. Participatory decision and planning are needed for parties, called Joint Management Committee, JMC, served at the supreme organization in irrigation management that consists of 1. The representatives of Water User Organization. 2. The representatives of Tambon Administrative Organization. 3. The representatives of relating government officers. 4. The representatives of irrigation project. Organizing meetings or coordinating tasks were held in next activities by Water User Group that were supported from all members in terms of revenue, labor work, agricultural products, so-called irrigation fund. Regulation and criteria are needed for irrigation fund, including complete transparent account keepings and checking. When the fund had more cash flow, cost of maintenance for irrigation buildings could be used on these funds. When irrigation canal are ruined or become shallow, problem could be easily solved as our strengthening and stable fund. Irrigation project could hire the service of Water User Group for maintenance and dredging in respective irrigation system. After expenses are paid, profit will go to the fund. This is another way to build up strengthening of water user groups and cement a sense of ownership among members. Okay now, listen carefully. We are talking about the key participatory for water distribution and maintenance. Totally 14 procedures. 1. Target area will be specified by irrigation officer with available water supply and informed to water users accordingly. 2. Water user groups inform their cropping needs to irrigation officers. 3. Water distribution and maintenance plan should correspond with farmer needs by irrigation officers. 4. Steering committee has a meeting to find out the conclusion on water distribution scheduling plan following water distribution criteria and cropping water user group needs. 5. Water distribution and maintenance agreement will be informed to water user groups members by water user groups leaders. 6. Farmer has been responsible to maintain in ditch level and secondary canal could be outsourced to water user groups. 7. Water user groups and an irrigation officer work together to distribute water until the end of season. 8. An irrigation officer has visited and discussed with farmers to find out specific problem and give basic knowledge to water users for more strengthening. 9. An irrigation officer will measure discharge in farm. 10. Water user groups reports actual cropping area. 11. Farmers' product and satisfaction have been surveyed for project information. 12. An irrigation officer records data and evaluates process. 13. A steering committee evaluates overall procedures and water user group strengthening. 14. Irrigation project and regional irrigation office submit all report to Royal Irrigation Department. The members of Water User Group have annual meeting in September to assess the strength of Water User Organization. Data will be surveyed and analyzed to find out the strength and weakness point that have been resolved for happening problem and plan for strengthening. Then Water User Group could be developed and upgraded into next level. Last but not least, task is the collecting project database, which records an important information for managing monitoring and assessing water user activities. By now, I hope you realize participated irrigation management is a new vision and the first priority policy of Royal Irrigation Department to work hand in hand with farmers. Royal Irrigation Department is ready to listen on our problem and to give an advice. Under the same philosophy, namely share ideas, share tasks, share benefits. The important sustainable mechanism is the 11 activities to mobilize all participated irrigation management procedures. Great opportunities are given to farmers to be project owner, that is mainly partnership of Royal Irrigation Department, to be entrusted with important duty for taking care and maintaining irrigation system. Besides of mentioned duty, farmers can participate in water allocation planning and get rid of all conflicts that have indicated peace and harmony of our community. Afterwards, quality of life and income stability happen to our community that is ultimately the dawn of national social and economic development.